The past few days have largely focused on a new Flux One image generator developed by former Stability AI employees who started a new company to create a better image generator model. Flux One has three versions: Schnell, Dev and Pro. Flux One Schnell is the fastest, creating images in just 4 steps, but with slightly lower quality than Dev. Schnell is licensed under Apache 2. Dev is non-commercial, while Pro is for commercial use through a subscription. The Dev model offers better image quality than Stable Diffusion, including SDXL and SD3. It excels in prompt accuracy, text generation, and hand rendering. Both Schnell and Dev are open-weight models. Flux One Pro is their premium model, requiring payment for use, but you can try it for free on the Fel AI website. Its quality rivals that of Midjourney, Ideogram, and DALL-E. After releasing these 3 image models, their next ambitious step is a video generator. I hope there will be an open source locally runnable version of that as well. Currently, only a demo is available with no separate videos, but what we've seen so far is quite impressive. It seems quite competitive. I conducted a series of tests to evaluate the performance of these models. There are workflows available for using Schnell, Dev and image-to-image in ComfyUI. I tested all of these. For the Pro model, I used the previously mentioned Fel AI site. I tested 8 prompts, starting with an analog clock. Let's begin with Schnell. The numbers were handled excellently in all cases. All of them have 3 hands, but for it to be truly perfect with a small hand, a long hand and a resembling of the second hand, this one solved it the best. The next test was arm wrestling, a notoriously difficult task for AI due to finger positioning. It's clear that the first few generations didn't manage to get it right. This was a clear fail. The Schnell model couldn't solve the arm wrestling problem. Next, I tested an image of Elon Musk wearing a t-shirt with the text "I love Facebook", where the word Facebook appears in the typical Facebook font. The text was nearly perfect, though only some images correctly integrated the Facebook font. However, the person in the images doesn't quite resemble Elon Musk. It somewhat reminds you of him, but it's not really Elon Musk. Another example is Einstein writing "Flux is awesome" on a blackboard. It's clear that the Schnell model struggled with this one. This floating head approach is quite interesting though. For some reason, the word "is" was omitted in almost all cases. Overall, this attempt was also a fail, as the "Flux is awesome" text didn't appear perfectly in any of the images. The next image is a cartoon-style Mickey Mouse looking depressed, complaining about hating fame, while Smurfette confronts him at a bar. The results were mixed, with distorted characters, especially Smurfette, and imperfect text. However, this image stood out with correct text, recognizable Mickey Mouse, and a decent-looking Smurfette, though with some flaws like a double elbow. Mickey didn't really look depressed, but it might still be the best one. I also tested object placement, a strong point of the Flux models, using a complex arrangement. You can see the prompt in the corner of the screen. While some images were good, the model struggled with the solved Rubik's Cube, likely due to overfitting on scrambled cubes. Despite this image was nearly perfect, though the clock and the Rubik's Cube were slightly off. The final test was a rusty robot smoking a cigarette. The very first image was impressive. The cigarette was placed correctly in the mouth, with smoke coming from the lit end. While the cigarette looked a bit strange, this was still a pass, as all the images looked really good. Now let's look at the same examples with the Flux Dev model, which is better but slower. The Schnell model took about 6 seconds to generate an image on my NVIDIA 4060 Ti, while the Dev model takes about 1 to 2 minutes. This generation is nearly perfect. The numbers, their order, and the hour, minute and second hands are all correct. It's a clear success. For the arm wrestling example, the first image immediately seemed perfect, a clear success. The first one nailed it, although some following images weren't as good. The Elon Musk Facebook example showed improvement as well. The text was almost perfect again, and the font more closely resembled the Facebook font style. Elon Musk also looked a little bit more like himself. but it's still not perfect. In the Einstein example, the word is was missing in the first image, leaving just be awesome, which, while valuable advice, wasn't what I asked for. The third image was better, with perfect text, though Einstein's hand was awkwardly positioned. Overall, this test is a pass, since the text and handwriting worked well enough. For the cartoon scene, the first image is strange, with distorted text and a warped Smurfette. The second one is much better, with Smurfette and Mickey Mouse looking almost perfect, though Mickey doesn't have a depressed face. Other images have flaws like odd hand positions, but overall, some results are quite good. In the layout test, the first example was almost flawless, despite the clock being closed and the Rubik's Cube unsolved. The overall layout was impressive, making this test a pass. Some images, like this, were particularly realistic, with the ball and duck looking almost tangible. The robot test was another success. The first image has personality, with the robot holding the cigarette well. While the fingers are slightly strange, the overall result is solid. Now let's see how the Flux Pro model performed. For the analog clock, I only generated one image and it was acceptable. The image quality was probably better, as the clock had the correct numbers, so I consider this a pass. In the arm wrestling example, some images have flaws, like double handshakes, but the third one is flawless. The Elon Musk Facebook example was also better with the Pro model. Elon Musk looked more like himself, and the text on the t-shirt was really well done, with clearer wrinkles compared to the other models. For the Einstein example, the Pro model delivered the best results. Einstein's face is photorealistic, the text is perfect, and his hand is in the right position for writing. This is a clear success. In the cartoon test, the text isn't perfect, with phrases like "I hate off-famous" appearing, but for the first time, Mickey Mouse has a disappointed, depressed expression. The fingers are still a bit messy, but the image is overall the best attempt at capturing the scene. The layout test shows photorealistic quality, though the Rubik's Cube isn't fully solved, it has only one side solved, and the clock remains closed. Despite these minor issues, the image quality is excellent. For the robot, the fingers are slightly odd, and there isn't much improvement compared to the other models. Finally, I ran two image-to-image tests. Starting with the image of Einstein writing on the board, I generated an anime version. The result was impressive. I also generated a pixel art style version, which turned out great. I also created image-to-image variations for the smoking robot in various styles, and the results are consistent and look great. All three Flux One models are impressive. The Pro model is the best for top quality and professional use. The Schnall model is great for speed, while the Dev model balances quality and performance, making it good for detailed work. Overall, Black Forest Labs has released strong tools, and their upcoming video generator could be a game changer.
Was a new wave rising like a tide from stability AI. They left into pride. Schnell's the fastest, quick with the flow. 4 steps to the image, Apache 2.0. Dev's got the details sharp and precise. Beats out the diffusion, it's cold as ice. Pros on the premium, quality so clean. Mid-journey Tilly, they know what I mean.